Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Booyah Battle 6 here for our second match of the day. TOMO versus Eclipse. TOMO with a fantastic run yesterday as well, and Eclipse, a pickup team with very strong results here. As we're going to take a quick look at their stats, TOMO on day 1, only losing to Saikai in a very close 1-2 set.
And Saikai, of course, are gone. So
the field is open for TOMO to take over now. It's their day. It's their day to do it. And then
but Eclipse, of course, potentially looking for some revenge here, having obviously lost to TOMO yesterday in the Swiss.
And we have Eclipse here too with very strong results as well, taking it over Rising Moon, Extinction, and Hanrong. And right now, they're going to go for the revenge against TOMO on this day number 2 battle. Look at how close that 1-2. So for those who are wondering who Eclipse is, this is basically the old Kairos members pickup plus Soren. So it's a very talented pickup team. Like this is a good pickup team just looking at it.
Absolutely, you have Soren from Team Olive, who many people are familiar with. Definitely Karios, definitely being a name back in the Splatoon 1 days. So definitely nothing to stick your nose up at. Should make for yet another great set here. Whilst we wait.
We're gonna wait for this one, but we do have the stages up and ready to go. It's gonna be the same round, so we're gonna be seeing the same maps again. Starfish main stage. We saw the battle between two aggressive teams, and now we're gonna see a battle between, I would say, TOMO has their flex in the form of Kyo, with maybe will take a blaster. We also have Toon-chan, who might also take a nozzle nose from time to time, depending on the map and mode. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this one's going to boil out to.
Indeed, indeed. I'd be very curious to see if either of these teams bust out a 5-pin charger as well, which tends to work quite nicely. I'm not sure if I see any charger mains here, though.
I believe that, so on the side of Eclipse, we have Jeremy, Mecha, and PK. So those are the team members currently playing on this side, I believe. Soren is also one of them, so I'm not really sure who's who. I see Jeremy, the one there. I'm not sure who is playing as Nep. We'll see.
We will. But as Saikai vs Extermination shows, you don't necessarily need a charger or a bomb rush to help secure that center zone. So
it's not necessarily a meta currently where you rely a lot on those long-range weapons. Mostly it's these mid-range fights that determine most of the victories here, just with how strong they are this meta currently.
Rapid, of course, being the only sort of
Rapid is like the long-range weapon that most people will choose, just because of how safe of a weapon it is to use and how strong it is in this sequel.
Certainly in terms of matchups against a lot of the weapons that are highly favored right now, and compared to other long-range options. But here we go.
Game number 1 between TOMO and Eclipse. Let's see how they're going to be taking over these zones. This one zone, I mean. I'm sorry. As we do see the Rapid Blast with the Forge coming out from Toon-chan. But it's the triple bucket comp and Rapid Blast. It's your favorite comp, Toad. This is the one you love to watch.
This is
Japan.
a competition that Tomokin, of all teams, have been running a lot of lately and proving to be disgustingly effective with. Let's see how well they can pull this off.
Very interesting. We're not going to see the first field kill now coming out from the sidelines. Soren already over there just stopping the flanks coming in from TOMO. TOMO, we see them. They have the Forge. They have for the instant zone cover. We saw yesterday just how fast the Forge bubbler was at just taking over a zone instantly. We're going to see it come out right now.
The bubbles. Oh, those are actually very nicely positioned.
Yeah.
Instant neutralized from the triple explosion there by Toon-chan. Unfortunately, resulting in effectively nothing aside from a small penalty as he goes down, burning in flames.
They are able to get. They are going to be able to get the 3-man wipe and continue to hold on to the middle of the map here. Roche going to make his way around to the left side. has the ink armor at the ready. So 1 ink armor versus 3 ink armor. How does this play out usually? Like, do they just have to be very careful at whatever Eclipse get to chain their armors?
Usually, if the triple armor team can play safe enough for long enough, they can just storm in with 3 armors at the ready.
Well, right now, TOMO are playing very nicely here, already taking the lead from Eclipse. As right now, both sides trying to scramble for the middle of the map. Soren, Nep, and Jeremy all focus on one side here, but they still haven't been able to grab control away. Now it's a 3-man down in the middle of the map. Jeremy, the lone survivor, on the sidelines, just trying to stop it, but the bubble blower already shooting out. Just so much ink on their side. Jeremy going to be caught out in the sides as well. Has to be very careful. Pops the ink armor just to keep himself safe, but still no kills to follow up. It's going to be the one instead who loses his own life. Jeremy to follow as well. 2 down from inside the club. Team wipe on the side.
Game.
Oh God, TOMO. They don't care. They don't care. You brought triple sloshers. They're going to still win.
They spit in the face of the Japanese meta.
That was a fantastic. I think everyone in chat right now is just like shouting in joy to watch this triple tri-slosher comp go down.
Well, I mean, for now. For
now.
Very nice though to see the Forge there busted out by Toon-chan. Excellent denial there of the zone as well. But Eclipse just not really getting that armor chain off. Very surprising.
And it's a composition where you need that armor chain in order for it to really work like to its full effect. This is like why it's been a menace in the Japanese scene.
Indeed, like triple armor, whether it's from 3 buckets or 2 buckets and a junior, is absurdly common right now, and for good reason. It works, but
not here.
Whether it will work here,
TOMO just shut it down.
Indeed. Perhaps Eclipse potentially reconsidering their options for the future games. Maybe deciding to opt to go for a different composition, perhaps. Although the more open space and the more available turf might lend itself better to the triple armor chain, so maybe not.
I'm excited to see what TOMO are doing now, because like TOMO is one of those teams that are experimenting with different compositions right now, and they definitely have an idea of what weapons they do want to bring. They're making sure they still have the ink armor, they have a brush, which is pretty common in the meta these days, but and a rapid, but like they brought out the Forge, which literally just came out 2 days ago, and they're already making good use of it.
That was just a very excellent play in the middle of that game, as I mentioned, with that denial. We will see how much they can make of it here as well.
Alright, Splash! Nep. Okay. We're going to have a bit of a change up here. Nep going to go for the Fire Fin. This is a nice map for a Charger. Very wide open on both sides. So, very good view for the Charger indeed.
Splash-o-matic side trick as well. Very interesting choice.
I'm very curious about the Splash-o-matic. The Splash-o-matic got a buff in the most recent patch, correct?
No, it did not. It got nothing. You're thinking Splush-o-matic. No, you're thinking the Splush-o-matic.
Was it only the Splush-o-matic that got the increased run speed?
Splush-o-matic. But I could see the jetpack and the poison working to advantage. But it doesn't really matter, as TOMO already have a 2 down to make their first push here, already at 50 points.
Oh my god.
38 points.
Oh my god. While we were talking, they just played the game. They already got a huge advantage here. Kevo is just stuck here in the corner, but still gets the trade anyways.
That was...
wow. Oh no.
Unfortunately, that will be the end of this push here, as Eclipse now having to got a huge uphill battle here to reclaim so much territory to try and get back to the equal game.
Oh no! Okay, they are going to be able to get. Come on! Where did he come from? How did he get there?
The flank through the side. I could just see it there. Well played there by Rochin.
Oh.
Well, living up to his namesake.
Sometimes you have good games. Sometimes you have you know, moments like that. But like, that was amazing. We're gonna see a trade out there for the Rainmaker in the shot. The mist as well, just stopping the middle. So Net forced to go to the left side of the map here, right in the waiting arms of the Inkjet. Oh, perfect! Right there.
Play there.
Jeremy is going to make his way around there to try to capture the Rainmaker. Can you just hold on to the side of the map here? But it looks like he will have to get out for the time being. He's all here by himself. Gets the kill onto Toonshine right before the Inkjet pops. And he's going to be able to make it out alive, it looks like.
Does look like here, with the armor now up and in play, that Eclipse have some potential momentum here.
Oh no, trying to get the Rainmaker past a brush this close.
Ooh, that was
a little close, yes, actually.
Unfortunately, team making up for it, taking 3 down.
And right now, Kevo with the Rainmaker in hand, trying to just push his way forward, push out the enemy. As we mentioned before, the Rainmaker actually is a good weapon in of itself. As we can see, just popping Nep over the ledge right there. So Kevin just trying to clear the way, making sure his teammates are able to make their way to push on through. This Inkjet also going to be taken out from the sidelines as well, but trades are happening left and right. Keva only has about 30 seconds left on that weapon. Gets the trade at Jeremy at the very least, and so they can hold on.
Getting that nice kill from the Graves in the center, unfortunately going down shortly afterwards, and we're back to yet another neutral game.
Yeah, right now both sides just trying to take control of the middle of the map here. Storm gonna have a bit of a duo kill. Chun has the high ground with the advantage there, able to jump out over him, but they are gonna be able to spot him out with the Ink Mine. So Storm has to be a little bit careful, has to activate the Inkjet to get away, but not fast enough. Clever Chan still in hand as he's gonna jump on the one as well. Nice. The one gonna be taken out very nicely there before Kevo gets taken on the trade.
Nice.
That by himself. Saving that bomb rush. I'm actually a little bit surprised not using it on the Rainmaker, but it does look like just waiting for the team to make their way back to the middle of the map. So now they do have a very strong special to take advantage of here. But NetNep has to be very careful. They're chasing right after him. Gets the trade! 3 down on the side of Eclipse. Things not looking good for them right now. TOMO continuing to bring on this momentum that they have here. And right now, just controlling the entire middle of the map. You see it covered in all yellow. The one able to sneak on in to get the kill on top of the Rainmaker. Very nicely job. Gets a double kill. Gets a triple kill. Gets a team wipe.
To the wide, indeed. This is huge for Eclipse here right now. A 3-part here for Jeremy coming up the side.
Oh no, the mist though. Jeremy is stuck in the mist right. There's so much mist around him. He's trying to find a pathway through. Oh, he's able to make the jump. Can he make it over the ledge? No, not quite.
No,
so close, but
quite. Really
nice usage of the poison mist. We never really see the mist used too much in competitives these days, but this is what you want to use it for. Just try to control all the alleyways. The one going to try and make it through, not quite enough yet. So much ink coming out from Kevo.
It's 2 for 2 right now. Quevo here.
Oh, look at Leslie! Oh, that was so close. Kevo holding on to this like a hawk here. They have 4 more seconds left to hold on to this area. Rush on the top, holding on to it, preventing them from dropping down to take the Rainmaker, and that's going to be game. TOMO hold on to the lead.
Just Eclipse there, throwing everything they had at there in those last few seconds, realizing that the time was running out, but unfortunately just not enough.
They threw everything they had.
To take the lead.
They threw everything they had for that one final 5-second push, but Kevo in just good position. That's the sort of thing you have, the mentality of you're in the lead, you have the good advantage here, and the Mount Maria spawn point to that area is like too close. There's so many ways for TOMO to defend that area because of that. And Kevo just great positioning to defend, great pushes all around coming out from TOMO. And now things are looking really bad for Eclipse. This is the same situation Saikai was in last time.
Well, I'm about to say, let's back up a bit. Yeah, like, Extermination saw themselves in this position not too long ago, and look what happened there. Like, who knows? Maybe perhaps Eclipse will be able to pull off the same fate here.
This is still a very scary position for the Eclipse. Saikai, I will say to their credit for the first 2 games of their set, they were very close matches. Here, not so much. TOMO just game 1, they just overran Eclipse hard, And game 2, they held on to the lead for the majority of the game.
Indeed, and just so much pressure either coming from those mists towards the end, or just generally just having good control in general.
Again, I have to give credit. Really nice play coming out from the Splash-O-Matic. Those poison mists were on point, just preventing them from moving the Rainmaker. They basically corralled the Rainmaker in the direction they wanted it to.
Will be very interesting to see how they approach this game here as well, and how Eclipse will respond.
Game 3, what's going to be the oh, the sloshing machine! The triple tri-slosher!
Eclipse choosing to fall back onto the meta with the triple bucket rapid blaster combo, and for their defense, tower control is one of the best modes for armor spam. So let's see.
Well, you can see, but here's the thing: is that you see Roach immediately go for the armor. So you see them be the first ones to pop their armor. Not going to be able to get too much out of it. They actually lose 2 members. The trades are not quite going in their favors. Can they get this final kill? Not quite yet. Toon has to escape for the time being.
That is the bomb rush and the first armor coming up from a
Kill Chad with the rapid blaster. Takes 3 for himself. Nep all on his own on the sideline. The auto bomb has to jump out.
Avoiding the chicken bomb as well. This is not good for Eclipse.
Okay, so what looked like a really big advantage for Eclipse, Kill just turned that completely on its head. It's so hard. It's really easy to forget how good the Rapid Blaster is on tower control, you know? E-commerce span is pretty good on tower control. Rapid Blaster on tower control, oh, really damn good.
As I was saying, like, Rapid Blast is good in general, but here also just really good. Soren here making a very ballsy play on Tomo's play, does take 1, but will go down. Jeremy's Rapid here also applying the pressure as well as he goes to the bomb rush with 2 down on his side.
Oh no! His bomb rush!
Translate that as his counter bomb rushed by Kyo-chan.
Your kung fu not as good as my kung fu, says Kyo.
Tomo now back in dominant control and making a push for themselves. The Stingray is deployed by Toon-chan, a very rare sight indeed. And the kill!
This is such a good... This is like...
Stingray!
This is one of those situations where it's really good to have the Stingray. You have so much room around you to just defend. Everyone's so focused on the tower. Toon-chan just had every single opening possible to make use of it. Unfortunately, not going to be able to win the close range here battle. But the one is all by himself. Nope, he's not even there anymore. It's another team wipe. Tomo are doing it.
Eclipse is kind of falling apart here right now. I don't know what they can do. They have no specials. They've got no control. The jetpack, as you can see here, is just melting and pressuring whatever he can. Another double kill. Another triple down for the team. This is it. Tomo have this.
Tomo learned their lesson from yesterday's game against Saikai. And wow, look at the results here. Taking it to completion. 100-0 knockout. A fantastic set for Tomo, just playing flawlessly, beating the triple, tri-slosher, and rapid blaster composition twice.